Hello, all you bozos.
Good evening, Mike. KJ6TYO1009.
Oh, hey. Bozo number one. Okay, we got you, Ron. Good evening.
Good evening. KK6ZKE704.
And good evening to you, Terry. Good to hear you on here. I guess I kept thinking the other day you should have been checking in on 432, but I guess you don't have that band, huh?
I tried that once with a smaller antenna. It didn't seem to work very well. I got to get back to that project.
Yeah, okay. Well, we could sure use you. Nice to have you check in there. And, of course, contest's coming up in early June here, so you might want to be ready for that a little bit and check in and give a few contacts out. And having more bands, the better, you know. Anyway, good evening. It was just hasn't quite warmed up yet. I guess we must have touched 80 today. I guess Judy said it was 80. Or just over 80 when she was out late in the afternoon there. But still a little breezy, so it's a little bit cooler than doesn't feel like 80. K6ZKE, K6MYC in the group.
Kilo 6, Charlie Echo Fox, 982.
Got your 982, Daryl.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, Judy.
Okay, and Judy just walked in, so you caught her just perfect timing. She says hi.
Okay.
Hi, Daryl.
Hi, Judy.
We got Terry in here, and we have Ron down there in the old chicken part holler. KJ6TYO1009. Yeah, that chicken part holler. You're her kind of guy, she says. I never heard that was very attractive to women. Did you, Ron?
No, unless they want to make earrings out of chicken feet or something.
There you go.
Ronnie likes it sloppy.
Okay. Well, I wonder if our fearless streamer is here.
WA6AJ727.
Well, hi, Mike. Gee whiz, you took a hiatus last week, huh?
Yeah, probably. I guess I had a few personal things to take care of, but I'm back.
Okay. It is funny. WA6AJ. I have a mental blank on your number. You even said it.
The 727 or the call?
Oh, no, 727. That was what I was looking for. I knew it was something familiar, and it just wouldn't pop up.
One of the Boeings that keep flying.
Yep. Anyway, good evening to you. You're sounding good over here, and hope you can stick with us for a few minutes this evening.
Yep, I'll be around for a few.
So I'm beaming to the Southland, but I don't hear anybody chatting down there, even with their vertical polarity. Normally I hear them, so I'm not sure why that is. But we're missing a lot of people. Let me run through a roster of people here and see who wakes up. KB6RQU hasn't been around for a month or so now, so we're wondering where Rick is. N6SWR, how about you, Ben? Are you there tonight? And Ben's not there either. KC5D to you. And W6PYP in Visalia, Greg. I know on Sunday night we never hear Bill, but I'll call him anyway, AA6S. And we got Mark over in the foothills, K6MTA.
MTS, Mike.
What's that?
MTS, not A.
Did I say S? I'm sorry, MTA.
No, MTS. Mark Tango Sierra.
Mark Tango Sierra. Did I say A? I meant S. I'm sorry. I got my ass backwards.
Yeah, Roger. KM6SR, number 432. I'm going to go back down and finish eating dinner.
Well, be that way then.
I'll be monitoring. Did Daryl check in? I thought I might have heard him. I was busy futzing with the Simplex net tonight.
Yeah, Daryl's here. We got Ron here. 1009 is here, and Terry 704, and yourself, and I was just going through the roster of people when you corrected me on MTA, MTS.
Yeah, Roger. Okay, I've got them all. Carry on. KM6SR, listening.
I wonder if the stream is up. I didn't check to see if the stream was up, but I haven't heard anything from Aaron tonight.
Yeah, over on the regular net. He said he was going to go over to the Bozo Net, I think. So he's there, I'm sure.
Okay.
Well, I'm here. As long as Rob doesn't double with me. K6USY 1079 and Bozo 1100. And sometimes I get a really nasty oscillating noise on 2 meters, and I just kind of I have to wait for it to move out of the pass band before I can unmute my radio, otherwise it drives me nuts. I still need to go shut all the breakers off at some point and figure out if it's coming from inside the house. Anyways, I am here, and the stream is up and running.
Okay, good deal. Good to hear you. And you must be almost 99% back with the voice thing, huh? I don't hear any problems on the voice.
Yeah, it's mostly there, and still coughing occasionally, but I'm sure some of it's also allergies, and I spent all afternoon out in the backyard doing yard work, so that doesn't help either.
Yard work. Speaking of yard work, I pulled another weed today.
Just one?
Well, 1 wagon load and 3 barrels full.
Oh, very good. Yeah, I had to tend to the garden and mow the back lawn, and I alternate between my front and backyard, so I don't have to do it all at once. So, but of course, the backyard's more work because it's more square footage. Anyways, I'll let you carry on with see if you can get anybody in the South Valley to wake up. K6USY.
Yeah. Haven't heard N6SWR. Ben, are you there tonight? Don't hear Ben in there. And we got KWA60IB floating around somewhere, probably entertaining family. Sunday night's always a busy night for him.
Well, I'm here.
Okay. Well, good evening, Ken.
Yeah, good evening. I just finished up the other net, and I was going to go in and get a bite to eat, so I'm hungry, and she's got dinner going. All right, I want to check in. I hope I'll be back after dinner. It all depends on how much she feeds me.
Whether she puts you to sleep or not, huh? All right, go get some dinner, enjoy. Take your time. We'll be here for probably an hour or so. WA60YB 226 K6MYC, and we're still looking for, let's see, we've got WB6 JNP and 6HNK. No, that's not right. What the hell? Dan's got a mental blank.
Totally doubled.
What was that? Go ahead.
This is KBC, QSS, Bozo 871, looking out towards the Central Valley, around to the Central Coast. And we want to check in with the high builders, Bozo 871 here, looking for a second coming that Bozo Net.
pointed up this way yet. I hear the high desert coming in on vertical.
Yeah, this is KG6USS Bozo 831 out here in the high desert looking for check-ins for the Sunday night Bozo Net for California. Anybody want to check in?
Yeah, you're kind of fluttery and weak tonight, John, but we got you. KG6USS, K6MYC, Bozo 47 to go along with our 47th president, over. And the new plane, the F-47, over.
Roger that, Mike. I hear it a little bit better. I had to dial it in a little bit better here. We did some alterations on the beam this afternoon there, copy.
So much flutter, I can't copy. I got one, I still haven't got my hearing aids sorted out, so I'm not listening on Bluetooth tonight. I'm having trouble. As soon as the audio comes on the speakers and stuff, one of the hearing aids goes dead or it goes quiet on me. It tries to roll off all the highs, and then I can't copy anybody. So I'm having no end of trouble with the hearing aids, but hopefully we'll get them fixed or get new ones. Exchanging these out by the end of next week. Anyway, that's the story. Let me check again for a local down in Bakersfield. N6SWR. Ben, are you there tonight? Not hearing Ben. Okay.
Hi, Mike. This is Bozo 831 out here in the high desert. Hopefully you can hear me a little bit better. I just tried signaling you in a little bit better there, Roger.
Well, you sound better now, and there may be some other people in here, but unfortunately there's another net on Sunday night, and the other guys that have big stations just came over from the other net, and they both went down to get some dinner, or in to get some dinner. So nobody with a big station is here except for myself there, John, so you may be maybe a little bit on the short side of things. Well, let's see. Mike is here. Mike, can you turn down and give John down there in the high desert another Bozo number there, WA6AAJ, K6MYC.
Okay, I'll try, but I'm not hearing him too good tonight. I'm pointed down there. KG6USS WA6AAJ Delta Mike 06, over.
Yeah, I got you there. What was the call sign again? And what's your Bozo number?
Whiskey Alpha 6 Alpha Alpha Juliet 727, over.
All right, got you that time. Yeah, you got a good signal coming into me here, brother. I'm glad to hear from you.
I didn't pick up that last part, Mikey.
Said you got a good signal coming in tonight. John, you've come way up here, so it's just a path. It's up and down. But anyway, he's copying you fine there, John, and Mike, and he's got your number, 727.
Okay, roger that. Thank you, John, 73.
All right, have a good one, Mike. 727, 831. You're in the high desert. Anybody else want to try and check in with me?
Sure, John. This is KM6SRR, number 432. I came up from eating my dinner there, over.
Hey, wow, yeah, good signal tonight. We put up the beam a little bit taller today, went up another 3 feet there, so trying to make it work a little bit better there, copy?
Yeah, it seems to be coming in pretty good here. The propagation kind of a little bit up and down, but you're good copy.
Roger that. All right, well, sorry to make your dinner short, but thanks for checking in. I appreciate that, Rob.
Roger. Not cutting it short. I'm going to go back down.
Hopefully it's you don't want to let it get cold there, right? All right, this is KG6USS, Bozo 831 up here in the high desert. And we'll see if anybody else wants to check in here from the Southern California net.
Okay, John, we'll say 73 is KM6SR, back to our local net.
All right, Rob, thanks for checking in. KM6SSR, KG6USS 73, guys.
Before you run downstairs quickly, Rob, have you had any word from Dave, WA6LOL? He's been very quiet, and he didn't. I don't think he showed up for the meeting last Friday, did he?
No, he didn't show up for the meeting. From what I understand, he's planning on coming to the swap meet, and he wasn't planning on coming to the meeting there. Over.
Oh, okay. Well, I know he's still undergoing off and on some treatments for his illness there. I think that's probably what's slowing him up. There's no moon tonight, so he can't be on doing the moon thing.
Yeah, I could give him a text and rattle his cage.
No, he'll show up if he can. I'm sure he will. No worries. I was just thinking he was so regular in here for a while. Anyway, go get your dinner, and we'll be here. I'm about to go over toward the Atascadero if I can't find anybody else here in the San Joaquin. So there you go. We're looking for more course gold people. WB6JNP, are you done with dinner or starting dinner, Dane?
Hey, Mike, I've got ribs that left over from Cattleman, so that's why I definitely want to go eat them there. KM6SR, standing by.
Go get them.
803, course gold.
There he is. Hi, Dan. KM6HK. I couldn't remember your call until you came in, so there you are. I remembered it as soon as you popped in. Good evening to you. I haven't heard Dane on here yet, but maybe he'll show up before the end of the evening. I want to get as many course gold people in here tonight because I think we're going to have a banner night for Bay Area people for some reason. I don't know why I think that. It's probably stupid. Anyway, how are you doing? Enjoying the nice weather. KM6HK, course gold, K6MYC.
Yeah, very good. Dane's around, so he'll probably check in. I saw him walking the dog. I'm not really enjoying the weather here. I've got blustery wind here, and it's picking up all the pollen and everything. It's kicking up my allergy, so I can do without that.
Gesundheit. It's German for bless you.
Yeah, right.
Sneeze. I've been sneezing a lot too, but just typical. I have a whole full season of this stuff. It's not quite bad enough I had to take one Claritin so far this season. When I get the tickle so bad, I have to take it, but otherwise I've been fine. Judy's over her deep cough and back to just a trivial little dry cough in the morning when she wakes up, so we're in good shape. Good evening to you, Dan. KM6HK, K6MYC, Bozo Net, taking check-ins and anybody that can hear me. Apparently nobody's hearing me. N6SWR, how about you, Ben? Can you hear me down there? KB6RQU or N6SWR, either one will take you. K6MYC, we need DMO5. K6 Mexico, Italy, you're going to have to drive down to your other site, John, and give us DMO5. John's not in here yet either. K6 Mexico, Italy, how about it, John? How about Adam? Adam should be home tonight. I think he's got the night off yet. KE6VON, 1040. Boy, oh boy, we are got a short list this evening. Yeah, I got to get Frank back on here one of these days. Might even.
Somebody's on there. I can't.
That's down in Southern California. Yeah. Judy's here in the Southern California boys down there weekly. They're talking away vertically, but we can still hear them, so propagation goes up and down there. Okay, one more call, and then we're going to go toward the Atascadero. QRZ Bozo Net, San Joaquin Valley, K6MYC, standing by. Okay, nothing heard. Atascadero, here we come. W6QUI, W6 Queen Uniform Italy, and Atascadero, K6MYC in the Bozo Net, calling and standing by. Are you around tonight, Ron?
I'm here, Mike. Good evening to you. You got a good signal here tonight. W6QUI, Bozo 1055, over.
Yeah, I got your 1055 in good shape, Ron, sorry. And good to hear you. Glad that you could make it this Sunday night. Are you planning, is this Wednesday coming up? Is that one of your off Wednesdays, or you're going to be there?
Yeah, this is one I'll be off. It's always the first and third, over.
Well, you always say that, but I'm not smart enough to know which is the first Wednesday and the third Wednesday of the month. I just call the net. Just put me in front of the mic and I call the net, Ron. That's all I know.
Okay. But yes, I will not be here Wednesday, but I will be here Tuesday for 1200.
Yeah, we'll tell Bill to take a listen for you, and Rob and some of the others that can hear you on 1296 there. Very good. And how's the weather over there? We had about an 80-degree day here, 80 degrees with blustery winds, over.
We had onshore winds, a little cool. At the house, we got to between 68 and about 72, over.
Well, that's not bad. That's good working weather. My son's over there preparing his house. He's got the house. The house is coming along pretty well in the Pomo, and he had some preparation to do before the glaziers came in and put the windows in. So he's probably busting his fanny as long as he's got daylight over there. Anyway, great to hear you. Thanks much. Say hi to Eric when you talk to him, and we'll keep listening for you on Tuesday night on 1296 here. W6QUI, okay, and the other guys are here, but they're downstairs having dinner. So I'll say hello for Rob and Ken and some of the others, over.
Okay, yeah, I'll tell them hi for me then. Okay, very good. I guess I'm a Lone Ranger again tonight. 7-3 there, Mike.
7-3, Ron. Okay, anybody else while I'm pointed toward the Tascadero that can copy me? K6MYC calling the 2-meter Bozo Net. Okay, nothing heard. I'm going to go on up towards Santa Cruz then. Should be pretty close to Watsonville and Santa Cruz over there. KW6S or AF6 United. KW6S, Tom, are you there? He's probably eating dinner and not watching the clock and watching that beautiful sundown that they get over there in the Santa Cruz area some nights. Sipping on an adult beverage and enjoying the sunset. What else could be better? Okay, AF6 United, how about you? Can you see the sunset there, Lee? Over. No, Lee. Oh boy. So much for a big turnout in the Bay Area here. I'm going to go one more time. KW6 Sugar, KW6S in Santa Cruz, or AF6 United near Watsonville, or anybody else in this direction toward the Monterey Bay area, K6MYC. I thought by by now I would have WB6GGY in here, but I don't hear him yet. Phil, are you there on the backscatter path? Okay, no word from Bill. Let's go up into the Bay Area. Okay, central area of the Bay Area, right down the middle. Cupertino, Fremont, not Fremont, but East San Jose and so on. Anybody, Kilowatt 6 Mike, Yankee, Charlie, Bozo Net. Over.
Alrighty, let's try it one more time. Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey November India 1090.
You're way ahead of the curve. Holy cow. Did you have dinner already?
No, my daughter called me. We are just about ready to sit down, so we'll make it brief. But yeah, might as well get it down so you don't have to call me later.
Okay, well, I'll come back later for late checks and missed, and you can report to me now. In the meantime, go eat some dinner, enjoy, and thanks for thinking of us and before you even think of your stomach. Hi. WB6WNI 1009 K6. Oh no, 1090. Sorry, 1090 K6MYC. Good evening, Gary.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. I'll be here later on. 73 for now.
WB6GGY 285.
Okay, 884. I hear you in there now, Phil. Not real strong, but we got you. WB6GGY K6MYC, and if you can wait about 5 or 6 minutes, we'll be more toward Twain Harte there, Phil. Hopefully you and Barb had a good Sunday with your concert and church and all. WB6, what do you need? GGY?
Phil and somebody else at the same time.
WB6GGY, go ahead. K6MYC.
Okay, I'm going to stand by for the other party. I'll stand by for the others.
Okay, all of a sudden my solar noise stuff has really developed up here, so I may need some help from somebody with good ears in the Bay Area. QRZ Bay Area Bozo Net, K6MYC, QRZ, standing by. Okay, I had 2 words. I got 75 or something. That'll be 1145, or was that you, John? Go ahead.
285.
Oh, 285. I hear you, Jim. WB6JNN. Talk to me, and I'll peek on you. Go ahead.
I think the noise is covering Jim up on your end.
Boy, terrible funny fading on you lately. I don't know what it is. I didn't get much of that. But we got you checked in. Let's see if we can try it again. I peeked on you, but I got 2 peaks. I got one to the north and one right on you. So we're getting a double path tonight for some reason, Jim. WB6JNN for another try, K6MYC, over.
Hey, Mike, I think PQL was in there trying to relay for you, KM6SR.
I don't hear PQL at all. don't you see if you can pick Jim up or somebody? I don't hear anybody at the moment. W6PQL, if you're there, Jim, take it away, K6MYC. Yeah, I got you now, but you're not where you're supposed to be. You're up in the 290 bracket somewhere there. W6PQL, K6MYC, and we did get Jim, WB6JNN checked in. Did you hear anybody else, Jim, over?
No, I don't think so. I've got a pretty quiet noise level tonight, but you don't. I'm listening to you also on the live stream, and Jim was in there. He copies you just fine, but he just doesn't quite have enough poop to get over your noise in this direction. And the direction you're pointed at for me now is the one we usually do very well with on 2 meters. And I think the other bands follow as well. Yeah, so I'm a little bit further north. We're bouncing off of something, but it's a better path than the one you use for San Jose. K6MYC, W6PQL.
I have to get you on a bounce or something off of Tamalpais there or something. Anyway, good evening, Jim. And did you hear anything from Mike at KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie?
Not yet. Mike, KB6 WFC, are you on frequency? No, he's not here, Mike.
Okay. You can probably, if you're listening to the live stream, you can probably hear how bad it is, over.
Yeah, I sure can. In fact, I just barely got over the noise when you were pointed at Jim. And when you went south to him, you were south of San Jose for a little bit, where you probably picked up an airplane bounce on him. I was no longer coming through because I'm definitely further north for you than Jim is. So that's the deal, over.
Well, I know you're more north of Jim, and sometimes I get Jim pointed up where you are, too. I just, you never know from night to night here. It varies. Anyway, you might want to take a standby. We should have Oliver in here, KB6BA. We haven't heard Vlad for about 3 weeks, but he's in and out, K6VVP. Vodka, please. And I haven't heard anything from Jimmy for a long time, KF6QCH. I don't know what happened to him. He moved into the San Francisco area into an apartment or something, but I suspect that maybe it just isn't. He may have to move again or something, and we just haven't heard anything from Jimmy lately. I know that Russ has got maybe back from Dayton, but he's probably wiped out. So he was in Dayton all weekend, of course. K6KLY. We did see a little bit of Bluetooth. I guess somebody said they saw somebody walked by with a camera, and they didn't stop at the booth, but they swung over the camera toward Wyatt in the Bay Area there. I mean, in the booth at the Xenia/Dayton Hamvention. But we did not go this year. Anyway. Not sure who else might be in there. We haven't heard of Ed for a long time. I think he's done. He's done fighting it. He's suffering Trump derangement syndrome, I think. Yeah, W6PQL, K6MYC.
Yeah, he's probably got other interests anyway, but okay. He'll be back, just like Arnold Schwarzenegger. All you know if I hear anybody else in the Bay Area. But right now, I think we got Course Gold Tiger beat one or the other. I don't think they've got us beat today.
This just came up. It wasn't near that bad, and I had the blanker taken care of it, but that's with the blanker on. Listen to this, and I'm going to turn the blanker off, and you'll hear it. Hang on a second. Well, maybe this is better. I don't know. Maybe I got the blanker reversed somehow. Or maybe sometimes Aaron turns the blanker off when it's distorted. That may be even better now. Anyway, 7-3's Jim, and we'll come back in a little while and look for late checks and missed. W6PQL, Fremont, K6MYC, Bozo Net, 2 meters.
Okay, Mikey, 73 for now.
What was the comment about what? Did you give me another call sign, Jim? The one I have not heard, Jim, is KB6. KB6 Juliet Sugar Mike. I don't know if I got that prefix right. I think it's KN6JSM, but I'm never sure of that prefix. John over there in San Jose near the airport in the apartment. KB6JSM. Are you in here tonight, John? Over. I guess not. Okay, I'm going to go up and get Oakley if I can hear him. No, there's a null in the pattern. What does that say?
315.
Okay, let's see if I can copy you here, Ken. N6RO, I'm a little off of you, but it's very quiet here. K6MYC, over.
Yeah, K6MYC, N6RO, Bozo 835. Howdy doody, Mike and Judy. Temperature range today was 59 on the low and 83 on the top, but it's going to get much warmer in the next 2 or 3 days, peaking out about 95 on Wednesday. So summer has arrived for sure. Dinner tonight is going to be, what am I having? Pork chops and spinach. So I've been on seafood for about 5 days in a row, so it's time for some red meat. N6RO.
Yeah, grr, arg. Okay. Sounds good. Fine on your temperatures. Yeah, you were not very cold overnight, 59. That's really mellow. And we were about the same temperature on the high side to 82, I think Jody said it got to today. And then by Wednesday, we're going to be in the 95 to 98 bracket also. Should be quite warm. Anyway, I know you took a break from the contest, but you got a big one coming up this weekend, so you're resting up, no doubt. N6 Radio Oakley, K6MYC.
Yeah, right. My chief computer engineer was over today, and we got all 7 stations programmed for the contest and networked, and all apps updated and so forth. And he also helped me with my new office computer. And then I had a great family Zoom meeting with the Keeler side. I have 2 family groups. One was my wife, my second wife, in Albuquerque, and the other one is with my sister's 2 sons and daughter. And we have a good Keeler Zoom this afternoon. And I had a call from an old friend of mine, a lady, a musician, who I used to make music with 70 years ago back in South Salem, New York. And we had a long chat catching up with her.
each other. So that's the news of today. It was a good day once I finally got up. N6RO.
Yeah, very good. On all your social activities, I did call a friend of mine, my old buddy that from high school and college. Called him. He lives up in Redding. His dad was W6 Papa Juliet, W6PJ, my mentor. Antenna designer par excellence, by the way. I don't know if you ever knew W6PJ. But he wasn't a big contester, but he was a very big gun in the Reseda, San Fernando Valley area there, over.
Yeah, I remember the call sign, but I didn't know him personally.
Yeah, he was a very, very talented guy, and I used to listen to him on my crystal set when I first got going.
Is it Ken's birthday?
What?
Is it Ken's birthday?
Is it Ken's birthday? I don't think so. Is it Ken's birthday today, Ken?
No, it's November 23.
November 23. Judy's November what, 4, Judy, or 9?
9.
November 9. So we'll have to celebrate you two together, over.
Yeah, we Sagittarius.
Yes, sir. Oh, she says. All right. Okay, we'll let you go. We'll see you tomorrow night on 2 meters, 222, I should say, and 6 meters, Ken. And then, of course, on 1296, hope everything's running there. By the way, when you're done with your computer expert, your IT guy, send him down. We need some help down here. Judy could use about 4 years of education, over.
Well, I need all the education. I was watching Chris do all the migrating from my old computer to my new office computer, and I just couldn't follow him. He's an expert typist as well as computer guy, and with my poor eyes, I couldn't see what he was doing, so I just let him run, and he's got my office cooking again.
Yeah, I hear you. That's kind of what we need. We need to get a few things in order and just show Judy a couple of things that she keeps stumbling with. Mostly just management of Windows and things like that. And they keep updating the programs, you know, every turn she turns around, she just learns one way, and then they come along and they change it, and then you push a key to do something and it does something else, and oh boy, there you go. And we are flying off the handle.
Not that I have memory issues.
Yeah, what was that, Judy?
It's not that I have memory issues.
Yeah, a lot of times we just can't remember, you know, we don't retain stuff as quick as we used to. So I'm sure you have the same issues. And when somebody is working in front of you that's going 4 times light speed on the keyboard, it's a waste of time to try to even follow it, over.
All right, yeah, we're all in the same boat memory-wise. In fact, the lady I talked to, a longtime friend today, has the same memory problems, and she has no computer assistance. But she does know a guy in her neighborhood who probably can get her hooked up on Zoom, which we really want to get her involved in that, see what we look like at approaching 90.
Yeah, maybe you don't want to know, huh?
I don't care what I look like, but ladies have a little bit more vanity.
Okay. All right, well, good luck with that. That's nice to get hooked up on it with somebody like that after so many years and all your past history with her in the band and all. All right, Ken, we'll see you later. I'm going to go get the Sacramento boys and go on from there. Good evening. We'll see you tomorrow night. N6RO, Oakley, K6MYC.
WB6JNP. Thanks for the chat. See you tomorrow.
Okay, and who was the other one?
WB6JNP.
Oh, hi, Dane. WB6JNP 107. We've got you. Dane come over and poke you with a pointy stick?
No, I haven't seen him all day.
He checked in earlier, and I said, he said, I know you're around. He saw you walking the dogs or something. So we figured you'd get in here. Now I think we have the full complement except for Frank. Frank hasn't checked in for a long time. I didn't hear from Frank today. I expected him to come down and do some work here, so I hope he isn't sick again. but I did not hear from him on the phone or anywhere. He worked for his neighborhood people the last couple of days, and maybe that work just extended into today. But we could have used him down here. But he's got the solar system all up and functioning. We got 20,000 watts on home station and 10,000 watts charging the well, and everything seems to be doing great. So much for that.
K6QR checking in.
Okay, well, anyway, temperature wise today, overnight was 45, and we had a high of, looks like 72, and it was a fairly constant climb, so nothing spectacular.
I'll be darned, we had sun all and it got to about 82 here, so totally different weather for 10 or 12 miles, huh?
Yeah, it's the topography of the land. We were down in Fresno, and definitely a lot warmer down there.
Yeah. Alrighty, let me let you go. I got two other checkers that just came in here at the same time you did, so we'll catch up with you. But thanks for popping in here, Dane. Good evening to you, and we'll see you tomorrow night on one band or the other. WB6JNP, and over to you, Dennis, if you're still there. And there was somebody else that checked in at the same time you did, Dennis. K6MYC, over.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. Yeah, the band's very, very noisy up this way for some reason. We've had a lot of kind of wind blowing around, I guess, but the band is just noisy tonight. But anyway, pleasant good evening to you, and good evening to Judy. Did talk to Kent, KA6OSX 160. He would like to get checked in, and also Dave, N1PPP 336. And that's about the only people I talked to other than Richard over there in Nevada, which I think you caught him on CW there a little bit ago. But anyway, a pleasant good evening to you. That's all we got. Bozo 86, over.
Oh, okay. You don't have your normal crew of 132, Dan and the other guys. Okay. The one that we're missing here, and he was in there for a few days, he seems to have all the gear. Maybe he's working on getting the antennas improved. Is KE6, oh, for heaven's sake. Oh, for heaven's sake. I had his call earlier. KE6 something or other. He's a little bit north of you there in the Sacramento area generally. Anyway, maybe we'll hear him tonight again. Thank you, Dennis. Good evening, and we'll try to get the Redding boys in here in a few minutes as well. Let me see if I can hear Daryl here, and I'll get the antenna a little bit more towards Sacramento here. Let me see what I'm doing here.
34, 37.
337?
337.
Oh, geez, I'm way too high. 320.
25.
Okay, let's try it. Let me try it here, Darren. KJ6KFB, K6MYC. Oh, no Darren tonight. KJ6 Kilo Foxtrot Bravo, K6MYC.
711, K6MI.
Well, hi, John. K6MI. Good evening to you. And we were talking about you earlier, thinking that we weren't getting any check-ins from DMO5, and I was thinking you should drive up there and give us a DMO5 check-in, over.
Well, as soon as I get the remote working again, and of course that means I have to get the batteries working again. It's just like your rack of batteries, but they somehow got discharged, and we have to charge them up again. Then I can do it. K6MI.
Yeah, okay. But I was just being stupid with that comment. Anyway, good evening to you, John. Now let's see. I heard. Let me see if I can get Darren in here. Darren, KJ6KFB, KJ6 Kilo Foxtrot Bravo, K6MYC. Darren. Oh, for heaven's sakes! I wonder where he is. Okay, let me move it a little further up and see if we can get Bill in here. KO6KD, Bill, KO6KD, can you muscle your way to the to the microphone there, KO6KD, K6MYC. Okay, no bill tonight. Let me go a little further. What do we got now? 235, Jimmy, Judy, 335?
335.
335, say, John, KR6MR. KR6MR, can you hold the Sacramento group together tonight? K6MYC. Oh boy, when they go down completely.
K60JM, 161.
I'm sorry, say it again.
K60JM, Bozo 161.
169, K6 Ocean Juliet, Mexico. Very good. Good evening. 169. You must, you're down here in the Fresno area, though, aren't you, somewhere?
Bozo number 161, over.
161, is that it?
Roger, roger.
Okay, I'll correct that. Where are you located?
Modesto. I'm on your heading.
Yeah, okay, and I was going to stand by and see if we could get John in there also. KD6 Whiskey Victor Lima is also in Modesto, and that's John. But I don't hear him in there. No, that's not the right call sign. Wait a minute.
161?
Yeah. Oh, 161 is Brian, yeah. Well, I'm looking for John, KD6 Whiskey Victor Lima in Modesto. Do you know him, Brian?
I haven't heard anything up here tonight.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm not hearing anything up this way from him.
No, I asked you if you knew him. He lives in Modesto and he checks in here quite regularly. I figured if he was around, you would know him. He's in here almost every night. KD6 Whiskey Victor Lima, John there, over.
I'll listen for him. I haven't heard him, and I'll be sure and stand by for him some of these nights. I should know him, but I don't.
Okay, very good. Well, good to hear you. Thanks for checking in from Modesto. Was it warmer today in Modesto than the temperatures are coming up, aren't they?
Kilo 6, Victor, Bravo, go.
Are you having trouble copying me, Brian?
Negative. You're loud and clear up here.
Well, you don't seem to respond to my questions. Maybe you don't realize I'm talking to you, or maybe I should say it more clearly. I said, how is the weather up there today? Is it getting warmer in Modesto?
No, I just said that the weather was the same as you're getting today, about 80 degrees.
Yeah, okay. Putting down the valley. Very good. All right, well, we'll let you go. Keep an ear out for KD6WVL. He has a good signal, and he has almost every band, I think, that I call nets on here. He checks in on every band that I can remember. So, but he's right in that same heading direction that I'm a little bit north of you now, because I'm clear up toward Meadow Vista. But we missed the window, but we got you. Anyway, 7-3, Brian. K6OJM. OJM? M, yeah, OJM. In Modesto, K6MY.
Okay, Mike, thanks a lot.
K6VBG 971.
I tried last week, but it was weak. Thanks.
7-3, Brian. And good evening to you, Dave. You're the final nail in the coffin here, so to speak. We got all the course gold people checking in this evening. Good evening. K6VBG 971. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Just got home a little late, and that's all. No big deal.
Okay, where were you? Were you down in Southern California today?
No. Just had to run a few errands.
Run a few errands, okay. It's all right. You can check in late. You can check in as we're signing off for all I care. As long as we hear you check in, that's good. Anyway, good evening. And I guess it was quite a bit cooler in Corsco today. Dane was saying it only got up to 72 at his place, and you were overcast most of the day.
Yeah, overcast and really nice.
Yeah, well, it was about 82 here, so quite different for just 11 or 12 miles. Anyway, let you go. Good evening, and thanks for calling in, and we'll look for you tomorrow night, hopefully on 6 meters there, Dave. K6VBG, course goal to K6MYC.
Hi, Roger, Mike. Yeah, my 6-meter loop actually broke in half, so yeah, I haven't been on 6 lately.
Well, I didn't think I'd heard you, but I knew you had the band. Well, maybe we will catch you 1290. You got 1296 running?
Hi, Roger.
Yeah, well, we'll look for you on 1296 on Tuesday then.
Okay, we'll talk to you Tuesday, Mike. You guys have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. You too. Okay, let's see. I'm still pointed toward John, KR6MR. KR6MR. We're also listening for John, WS6 Papa Echo. John, are you copying me?
86 kilo.
Come on back this way.
I heard 2 people, but I didn't get the calls. Maybe I got to go further north. Was that you, John?
756.
756. Okay, do it more. Do it again, Darren.
766 kilos. Bravo.
Okay, Darren, it sounds like you've got the antenna pointed in the wrong direction. You're very hollow. You're very hollow, but we got your 756. KJ6KFB. Maybe you forgot to rotate the antenna back after working on it today, because you're pointed somewhere wrong, I know for sure. Or at least we've got weird conditions. KJ6KFB, K6MYC, over.
Well, Mike, it is conditions, just conditions. KR6MR is not going to make net tonight, and KO6KD might make it. I think he's trying to get spun up and turned around. Over?
Okay, well, I moved the antenna to a direction that you don't normally come in, and now you're up here. So in the winter time, you're somewhere else. In the summer, it looks like you're moving to the north more. Do you move on a regular basis like that, Darren?
We've been telling you that for a long time. Sometimes the path is better when you're shooting right up the valley.
Okay, have you heard anything from Bill, KO6KD?
Yeah, he's still under the weather. I know he's got meds, and we know he's got food, so he's got food and water, and you fed him well.
Okay, well, I'm sorry that. Here, hopefully he'll get some help there. I think he needs to get to the hospital and have him do some IVs on him and get his blood transferred out. He's got an infection in the blood that's just raging there. And until he does that, I don't know if he's going to be able to get through this thing. Anyway, good evening to you, Darren, and we'll look for you tomorrow night on 6 meters, of course. KJ6KFB. I don't hear John either. KR6MR. Do you know where John is? Over.
Yes, again, John is under the weather today. He is not going to make the net. He will not make tonight's net.
Roger, under the weather. Everybody's under the weather up there. Okay. Very good. Thanks for the feedback, Darren. Good evening to you, and we'll see you tomorrow. KJ6KFB, K6MYC now.
410.
What was that?
Bozo 410, La Crosse, California.
410. Good evening, Russ.
Hey, Mike, good evening. Yeah, I finally got a day when I have nothing going on in the evening, so here I am on the Bozo Net, and glad to be here.
Well, when there's nothing else to do, you can always come and see us, over.
No, I know. Yeah, I got a lot going on, a lot of home projects going on now. So staying close to home and just too many things that seem like they go from dawn till dusk, but and beyond. So anyway, no, I just wanted to check in, say good evening, and good to hear Karen out there. And sorry to hear Bill is under the weather, and boy, you sound like John too. So anyway, hope everybody recovers quickly.
Yeah, I don't know. John's got two problems, but I'm not sure which one is bothering him right now. He's got a broken pelvis. Actually, it's the bone right in the middle. He's got a broken bone that goes between the two hip joints, right across the middle. I guess that's the pelvis, but I don't know if it's got a more technical name. So that's got him in pain and not being very active. And then he got something else, I think, some kind of stomach flu or something, or a cold or something else beside that. So, and Bill's just under the weather. He's got the bad leg, and it keeps going bad, and from bad to worse with a body infection.
Update?
Well, go ahead.
I was going to give you the update. John had his bones x-rayed, and the bones have healed, but he's continuing to have pain as the rest of the tissue around it, I believe, is healing. As for this occurrence, he at this point has got some kind of bug going around.
No, did you catch that, Mike?
Oh, I got it, sort of, but I don't know who it was. Who was that?
No, it was Darren.
It didn't sound like Darren. He was way off frequency. He was really bassy. That's why I didn't recognize the voice. Yeah, you must have bumped the knob or something, Darren. I didn't recognize you at all. Thanks for the update on the broken pelvis bone there. Over.
No worries. Continue. KJ6 KFB.
Roger. Okay, so anyway, it's good to hear you, Russ, and maybe one of these days we'll even hear you on 6 and 432. Who knows?
Oh yeah, well yeah. Well, as I said, we've had a lot of work going on in the house, a lot of home projects and things like that. So the antennas are still on the tower, just they need connections. That's about it. So I'll put it off for another week or two or month or whatever. Okay, Mike A73, have a good evening. K6MYC from KW6T Bozo 410 Latrobe.
Okay, well, I got to make you promise you're going to have the antennas up and running before the next election, okay?
Oh, I'm pretty sure that'll happen.
Okay. I'm giving you a big window there, buddy.
Okay, Mike. All right, well, it's nice to have a little elbow room.
There you go. All right, take care. Let me see. What is my pointed at here, Junie?
329.
Let's go just a little bit further north for the guys in Reading, and shoot for Reading, and let's see if we can pull you guys out tonight. KD6SW, Kilo Delta 6 Sugar Whiskey, KD6SW, K6MYC, calling and listening, over.
AJ6QS.
AJ6 Queen Lima, was that you, George?
Yeah, I just want to make it quick because it's late. The Bozo was 1031, the Bozo number, and KA6GLE was also called for.
Okay, give me the call phonetically of the other station.
I think it's Kilo Alpha 6 Golf Lima Echo.
Kilo Echo 6 Golf Lima Golf, is that right?
Kilo Echo 6 Golf Lima Alpha. Yeah, Golf Lima Alpha.
Yeah, it's just the conditions are terrible, and you're fluttering and fading in and out on me, so I don't have the call yet. I don't know that call at all, so can you talk to him and see if he has a Bozo number and have him give us a transmission, George, over?
Yeah, Jay, what's your Bozo number? Yeah, did you get that? Was it 688?
688.
That's KE6GLA, right?
Yeah, that's correct, Jay.
Yeah, Jay. I tried to get him earlier, but I don't know why I'm not hearing him tonight. I can hear him a little bit, but I can't read him. He's detectable. He's moving my eardrums, but he's not making any intelligence there. Good evening, Jay. Good evening, and good to hear you in here. Thank you very much for joining KE6GLA. K6MYC. We got your 688, Jay. Thank you. The conditions are pretty awful tonight.
Yeah, they are. That's why I want to keep it short too, Mike. So good night, Jay. Good night, Mike. And Jay, I'll see you on Tuesday, probably. You just take care.
Okay, 73 to you, George.
73?
73. Now, let me see. Somebody comment, did you want to take GLA to another frequency? Go ahead. Okay, let me call for Reading. Charlie, November 80. Reading, KD6, Charlie, Scotch Whiskey, KD6SW. KD6SW or KO6HS, K6MYC. Rich, are you there? Hello, we got you, but you don't give me long enough time to peek on you. KD6SW 145, you're Q4 and S0, but maybe it'll come back. KD6SW, is it getting warmer up there in Reading? K6MYC, over.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. I guess it was in the 70s here today. Good day to work outdoors, beautiful weather. The wind finally lit up early this morning, but it was blowing all night, so looks like summer's right around the corner. Oh, golly, doggone it, over.
Oh, golly. I don't know whether to be scared or be happy, depending on whether we get too many 110 days. Okay, good. You came way up on that one, so much better copy on that, Rich. Good to hear you. And we'll look for you, of course, tomorrow night on 6 meters. Hopefully we'll hear your CW pounding in on CW there. I didn't hear anything from you on 432. I don't know if you were there or not, but we've had really, really poor conditions the last few days with this heavy wind. It's windy everywhere, and it's just blowing the inversion layers all to hell. So that's why the bands are all up and down and all over the place here. Let me see if Jerry's in there. KO6HS, Kilo Oscar 6 Hotel Sierra, K6MYC. Okay, we got you, Jerry. Very, very light. Very, very light, but I did copy you in there. 230-230. We got you. KO6HS. Kilo Oscar 6 Hot Sugar, K6MYC. We got you, Jerry. And thanks, Rich, for coming in. As always, Sunday nights, I know it's tougher for you. And maybe it'll come back up in a minute or so. Let me go back to Rich and see how it's doing. Otherwise, we'll see you guys on Wednesday, and maybe I'll catch Rich on 6 meters on Monday there. 73 KO6HS and KD6SW to take it, K6MYC. I don't hear either one of you, so I'll say 73 to Reading, 73 to Reading, KD6SW and KO6HS, 7373.
Hey, Mike, I heard Greg in there, WA6HNA.
I didn't hear Doug. Go ahead, Doug.
Greg.
Greg.
Hi, Mike. Whiskey Alpha 6 Hotel, November Alpha 1013. Over.
1013. We got you, Greg. Not really strong tonight. I can't figure out. The band is just horrible. Over.
Yeah, I know. You're going through humongous QSC things. You're S9 and then you're below S1 and then back up to S9. So it's wild. I'm hearing the Reading guys. So go figure. Over.
Yeah, it's just all over the place. You're pretty good. I mean, I got you and you're stable, but I have to peek on you. I can't hear you much on either side, so I'm peeked right on you now. And Phil was in here earlier, but apparently it hasn't gotten much better for Phil either. So we'll have to look for him on 40 meters in the morning. Anyway, you're sounding good enough to make a good contact here. And hopefully you're getting all your work done up there done. Everything's working well here, solar panel-wise. Everything seems to be cooking along. WA6HNA, K6MYC.
Okay, you just took a big two letters of your call, but hopefully you can hear me, and I'll give you a quick solar report. My solar is still doing great. Haven't bought any PG&E power for a couple of months now, and we've made great progress on Chris's solar today. I was over at his house on his ranch, and we've got his inverter up and running, and his batteries are running, and solar panels are up, so we're getting there. Back to you, Mike.
Okay, I got some of that. You were over at Chris's place today, too?
Affirmative. Yeah, the guys that's where we went, and his inverter and battery is up and running in the system.
Okay, yeah, the QSB is just brutal. You come in really strong, and then you just fade right down to nothing. And we miss 3 or 4 words, and then you come up again. So the QSB is horrible. I've moved the antenna back and forth several times. I think I'm on a peak, and then you just disappear. So the conditions are horrible, to say the least. Save it for tomorrow, I guess, on 6 meters. Hi. Good evening for now, Greg. WA6HNA, K6MYC will be clear. Good evening.
QSL, I'm getting the same on you. Very huge QSP going on here. And we'll talk tomorrow. I'll give you an update then. K6MYC, WA6HNA, 7-3.
Anybody else before we go to Nevada? I'm going to Nevada if I hear nothing else. K6MYC.
Kilo 6 Mike Tango Sierra.
K6MTS, K6MYC. Good evening, Mr. 680.
Hello, Mike. Hello, Judy. How y'all doing?
Well, we're hanging in there. We're having a hard time with the band tonight. It's not cooperating, but local stations like yourself are loud. But boy, some of the guys that normally are just easy copy with big Yaggies and stuff are all over the map tonight. So we're fighting it here, over.
Yeah, I've been listening a little bit. That's all I can do, because I don't hear him anyway. But, yeah, one of those nights, I guess, anyway. Hey, have you been enjoying the weather, just real quick, the last couple 3 days, man? It's just been beautiful out here.
Well, other than the wind, although the wind hasn't bothered me, except it messes me up when I'm trying to mow the lawn. It blows the debris coming out of the mower all over the place, over.
Yeah, okay. I understand, but yeah, I've been enjoying it, man. This the last couple of days, been out here just doing a lot of work on the property with the wife here, and been enjoying it. I guess it's supposed to heat up tomorrow. Anyway, all right, man. Continue with the net. One day I'll actually hear some other people.
Well, you got to get a Yagi that's up high and rotatable, and you'll hear them.
Well, I got an old M squared from that guy in Auberry. I forget his name. He got a bigger one. It's like 7 elements or something. And yeah, that'll be going up when I get a tower up with the tri-bander.
Yeah, very good. I thought of him the other day, and I'll be darned if I can remember to call her the name. He just dropped out completely. I haven't heard him for a year or so.
I haven't heard him in a long, long time. I know he lived on Raleigh was the name of his road off of Auberry Road there. And I know Ken a few months back was looking to get the lift feature, I think. It was over at his place or something. It ended up being at somebody else's, but I guess that guy had it at his place for a while. But I don't remember his name either, Mike.
Yeah, that's funny. People like that usually hang in there and keep checking in, but something changed in his lifestyle or something because he just dropped out. When he was gone, he just never came back, even once or even intermittently, as I recall.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, you know, he could have just moved out of the area for all we know. But anyhow, yeah, I got a few antennas. I've got one of the old KLM 4-element tri-banders that I got used a while back, and I need to get that kit that kind of updates it to the M² version. That'll be, you know, like the main antenna. I may have to get a hex beam up there before I get that one ready. But we'll have some stuff for HF, and we'll do that 2-meter, and they got a little 440 something up there. We'll have some directional capabilities, but holy smokes, man, it's, you know, it might be the end of this year or the end of the calendar year before any of that stuff happens.
Well, yeah, and when you get to the old KLM, that's a KT34A, and now it's called a KT34M2A, I think. Anyway, the kit is good, but if you need any parts or anything, I've got lots of element tips over here of various vintages. So if you have some parts or something broken or something isn't right or one of the tubes is damaged or whatever, don't hesitate to come on over and sort through what I've got here. I've got like 10 or 12 element pieces, element tips, okay?
Okay, cool. Appreciate that, man. Very much, Mike. Yeah, it's been sitting there. I bought it used about a couple of years ago, a year and a half ago now. And it's just, you know, been sitting out there. But, yeah, I definitely do the upgrade kit. And then, yeah, if any other parts, we'll definitely keep it in mind. I might be hitting you up for some information on the whole thing anyway when we get there. Anyhow, all right, man. I'll let you keep rolling the net here. K6MYC and Judy, you guys have a great evening. K6MTS, Prather, technically Clovis, but we're still Prather.
Stay cool.
Hey, Mark, K6MTS, KM6SR. You can hear me, can't you?
I cannot hear you, Rob. Over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is another local you're able to hear.
No, I got you about S1, 1.5, but there's no noise right now. So yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm pointing up towards Sacramento. Is why you're not hearing me better.
Roger. Yeah. Anyway, man, maybe we'll see you or Mike. I don't know. I'm gonna definitely try to make the swap meet Saturday down at Lions Auto on Saturday. I'm not looking for much, but maybe some, I don't know, maybe some hardline or something for when they get the tower thing going. But anyhow.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay, cool. We'll probably see you then.
Yeah, I'll be there too. I keep forgetting about it. I've been meaning to try and collect some stuff to take down there to sell, but I got so much weeding to do. I end up wasting my day, hauling loads of weeds to the dump. Over.
Hey, Mike, the weeds will go nowhere. You can take a break from the weeds and go down to the swap meet. That'd be cool to see you down there.
I got 249. I'm pointed your way now, but you're zero beat on your CW there, Richard. Okay, guys, let me catch Richard in here. He's pounding in the speaker. We got you, Richard. Go ahead. KB6BQ, KD6BQ, K6MYC.
Yeah, K6MYC, KD6BQ, number 249. Yeah, I don't know why it's zero beat. Shouldn't be doing that. Should do an offset, but who knows? Maybe something's wrong with it. Anyway, if you listen up here. N7WT is on 2 meters, but he says you're in his noise. You're S9 to me, but in his noise, over.
Well, I wasn't pointed your way. I just came up while I was talking to the local guys here, because it doesn't matter where I point for Mark. He's line of sight to me, as is Rob almost, so I can point anywhere. So I just went ahead and pointed up toward you, and then your signal popped in here. So it'll be good to hear Larry in here. Maybe it'll be better copy now. KB6BQ, and I've got you checked in. 249 should be on that list. I already had it because Dennis gave it to me.
Yes.
And so you're checked in, but let's see if you can take it if you want and turn it over and see if Larry picks it up. Go ahead.
Okay, K6MYC, KD6BQ. Another message for you, too, is Eric, N7 Victor Alpha Zulu, is going to be on travel for the next 2 weeks. He might be home briefly on next Sunday night. You might catch him, but other than that, he's going to be gone for a couple of weeks. So he hasn't given up on us, but if you don't hear him, that's what's happening. And so we'll see if we can pass it over to Larry and see if Larry can pick it up. N7WT to take it, KD6BQ. Go ahead, Larry.
N7WT. Go ahead, Larry. Larry's not even hearing you, Richard.
Say that again, Mike.
I said Larry is not even hearing you. Is Eric gone tonight, so there's no reason to listen for him? Is he gone already?
I believe so. I got the email this afternoon. You can call him, but if we don't hear him, that probably means he's gone. So Larry was transmitting to you. You didn't pick him up, over?
Well, we're waiting for Larry. He's probably transmitting on the wrong microphone or something. Let me call Eric in here and see if he's there. N7 Victor Alpha Zulu, N7VAZ. N7VAZ, we're listening for you, Eric. Take it, K6MYC and the Bozo Net. Over. Nothing here.
Did you copy Larry at all, Mike?
Didn't hear Larry, nor did I hear N7VAZ either. Did you hear either one of them?
Well, yeah, VAZ, I didn't hear anything from Eric. I'm pretty sure he's gone, but Larry tried calling you again. You didn't hear anything?
I don't hear a peep from Larry, nothing.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything either, KM6SR.
Yeah, well, I'm picking him up S9 off the back of his beam. So, I don't know, maybe Larry double-check your pointing, make sure you're pointed at him, but something's going on because he's running about 400 watts. You should hear him.
Is he hearing me?
He does say you're down in the noise for him. He's got an S5 noise floor right now.
Well, I've got 1,500 watts to his 400, and so he should hear, but I don't see a trace of Larry, and I usually find Larry in there when he can't hear me, I still hear him. So there's nothing coming this direction. Let me get Daniel in here. Daniel, KE7UQL. Pick it up and see if you're doing anything, if you can hear Larry tonight. K6MYC, go ahead, Daniel.
Roger, here is 272. This is KE7UQL. Mike, you're 5 units above the noise level for me, over.
Yeah, you're booming in here too, Daniel, no problem whatsoever. So I think there's something seriously wrong at Larry's. Maybe he's not transferring on the right antenna. And what Richard is hearing is just some other piece of wire or something that he's hooked to. Let me try again. N7WT. You don't hear Larry, do you, Daniel?
Yeah, he's S9 on me when he transmits, over.
Oh, is that normal, or is that weaker than normal?
No, that's about what he runs, over.
Okay, well, it ain't getting down here for some reason. Maybe the antennas are pointing straight up or something.
N7WT, KE7UQL, do you have me, Larry? Over. Yeah, you're S9 here as well. Go ahead and call Mike, over. Any of Larry, over?
Well, I might have heard a voice at one point. I was moving the antenna back and forth, but it didn't sound like Larry, over.
Okay, I guess you're not making the journey to Minden Gardnerville, over. This is KE7UQL, and I remind you that I will be on 1296 on Tuesday, Master.
Yeah, that's Daniel. I hear somebody sending 73s on CW. Would that be Larry?
That was Larry.
Okay, well, we'll check Larry and tell him he's checked in. I can hear his CW, but it's extremely weak. It's just barely moonbounce perceptible, over.
Okay, I'll tell him. So, Larry, you're not copying, but Mike says he did copy your CW, but it's very, very weak. So, might check antennas and pointing and other stuff, and maybe we'll try again on Wednesday or something, see if we can sort things out. So, anyway, Larry, he's been trying there, Mike. He got you on CW, so we'll see if, and Larry, if you're not in here, Mike, he did check you in. So, let's see. Over to you, Mike. K6NYC, KE6BQ.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the help, Richard. You might run a test with Larry and just have him rotate the antenna back and forth between you and Daniel, two totally different headings, and you should see some amplitude change. Or turn it away from or toward you or something so you guys can see if he's got any pattern. I suspect he's on the wrong antenna. I suspect he's transmitting on a 6-meter antenna or something stupid like that. He somehow has got a feed line interchange there. But that would prove out that he's not hooked to the right feed line. So you might run a pattern test with him. 7-3, Richard, look for you tomorrow night, and hopefully things will be better tomorrow night for Larry. Tell him thanks very much for trying there. And 7WT, KD6BQ, KE7UQL. Thanks, guys. K6MYC. Okay, I didn't get any response. You guys are probably hearing Larry. 7373, K6MYC, back to the Bay Area. It did. Okay, Bay Area, late checks and missed. Bay Area, late checks and missed for the 2-meter Bozo Net. We're looking for KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie or anybody else. K6MYC calling and listening. I guess we'll go south to Porterville, Rob.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, let me see. KW6S, 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 or AF6 United, K6MYC. Either one of you guys around yet? Nothing there. KE6BK, Eddie, KE6BK, or anybody down south, KB6RQU, N7SW, N6SWR, KE6BK, anybody? K6MYC, Bozo Net, calling and listening. Boy, when they're gone, aren't they, Bob?
Yep, not hearing anything.
I thought we'd have a big night in the Bay Area tonight, but we didn't do bad in the Bay Area, but we sure got a lot of other people missing. You want to give me a count, and when Judy gets back, she'll count ours up?
Okay, yeah, let me count. Yeah, I've got 35.
Hey, we got 35. Click, click, click.
Yep. Interesting how that works, huh?
Yeah. All right, Aaron, good evening to you if you're listening in the background. Anybody else? Mark, if you're listening, 7-3. We'll see you guys maybe tomorrow night on one band or the other, 222 for the regulars here. I'm out of here. Judy and I are going in and maybe find some Haagen-Dazs.
Yeah, good night, Mike and Judy, K6USY, Delta Mike 06.
Good night, Aaron. Thank you.
Good night, Mike and Judy, K6MYC, KM6SR 73. And good night, Aaron, K6USY, KM6SR 73.
We haven't talked about getting to the flea market. I don't know. What time were you planning on trying to get there?
Are you talking to me, Mike? KSR?
Yes.
Well, probably pretty close to 8 o'clock. I've got Rick's one item that I still haven't sold. I thought I'd see about maybe trying to sell that. Maybe Ken can give me a little space for it.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe we'll see if we can find a different later ride. I know it's a tough one for us to get rolling by that hour.
Yeah, me too, but I just try to go to bed earlier the night before.
Well, it's not that. It's not. We can go to bed as early as we want. It's the getting up that's hard.
Well, okay. If I go to bed earlier, I usually can get up earlier.
Would you go to bed earlier for me and get up for me, too? Like Judy always says, hey, when you go to the bathroom, would you go for me?
yeah, I'll have to use that in Candy.
Yeah. Candy says the same thing. All right. Good night, all. K6MYC closing the 2-meter Bozo Net from the Central California, Northern California Division. And we're clear. K6MYC, 2 meters clears.